Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and that is a sheet of Craftastic plastic paper, or Craftastic plastic, and a spatula. And what I did recently was use a black version, which I just primed an hour and a half ago, but I did it on a 14 by 14 inch canvas that was still covered in plastic to rest it, to work on it. So now I've cut an exact size piece of cardboard, and I hope that I can work it, but I know that I won't leave a fingerprint in it because it's already dry. I could have done this with two layers, but I don't think it's important, or it's more important to keep trying things one stage at a time is more likely what I want to say. I want that big chip of paint out of there. I'm going to use some Amsterdam Black. I'd like to make sure where my least favorite spot on there is, so that I can try and start there. Let's go here. And I've got some white, Amsterdam white. There's regular Floetrol and GAC 800, and I found out the GAC 800 was really, really important. Without it, it cracks. My first piece cracked a little bit. So I'm going to use some Mother of Pearl. I'm a Color Arte affiliate, and the Mother of Pearl is a primary element. And this way, if I had an unstable turntable, I could also prop up what I'm working on. I've got some golden maple that I just put down somewhere. There it is. Bling It. That's a primary element. I'm going to use some Indigo Violet, which is a Prizm pour. I think I want to use a little bit of my black raspberry, another Prizm pour. And I've got some Bali High, which is another new Prizm pour. With a dribble. I am going to throw in there, just because I can, this is going to be interesting, some saffron, another Prizm pour, some red violet, which is a vivid intense fluorescent, and a touch, oh, is it open? If my tweezers are handy, I'll open it. It closed on me yesterday. This is the jasmine. And I'm going to try and tip my cardboard up and hope that the person in the hallway realizes that I'm recording. I got paint on my... oh well. Come on, unscrew. I meant to mix more paint, but I ran out of time today. Can't get enough jasmine, so I don't really want to take the time to screw that all the way back on. So I'm going to use black cell activator on the front half and white on the other, because I'm reversing the order that I put them in. And I thought I might use the silver, Pebeo Silver Iridescent, but I've got the gold out, and that's what I want to use. And all the black and white are Amsterdam, and the gold is Pebeo Iridescent and Atelier. And they're all in Australian Floetrol. And I am going to try, let's scrape off my excess and tip painting. That's going in the bucket. Now I'm actually picking the card up instead of using the cardboard, but I'm kind of enjoying doing it too. So now if I use the card underneath, that means I should be able to use an edge catcher, which I couldn't do yesterday, but I might try today. And I've got kind of a long one. I wish I had a shorter one, but I'm going to try it anyway. Now, it probably isn't a bad idea to let the black base paint dry a little longer than I did. Boy, I really like how the this section came out. I'd kind of like to put some yellow in there, but it's a little too late for that now. If I can manage to get some paint off of this, then I can use it on the place that I see I got excess paint on that I didn't mean to. But I need that to straighten out. There we go. Now that would be my first desire, would be to grab an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. Take that beautiful paint, try and rearrange this so I could make that go on there. Realign that. Pick it up. I got most of that off of there, so I'm still trying to jockey this around. And see how far it'll spread, because the further I can spread it, the better off I'll be, honestly, considering that I had some crazing. I am just going to let all of that spread right down. These are just experiments. I want that paint over there to go down. Let's let her tip. Let her tip or rip. Rip-a-tippa. Let everything go down. If it were a canvas, I would have thought about stopping sooner because there's airflow underneath the canvas when it dries, but I'm not sure. This is my second piece. So I'm just learning about everything. That's still my favorite part in there. So what should I tell you guys? I have 32 playlists, but 31 have 100 on them. And pull that away again. Let it push back. Let it fall down into position, hopefully. This is interesting. I don't think I can make that fall back onto the it's not a canvas, fall back onto the sheet of plastic, but maybe I can. Now yesterday when I had schmutz on my corners, I used a little dollop of paint and just swiped through it with one of my little acetate tools. I'm not sure I've got enough paint to do anything like that right now, but I could try. What do I use? I don't know. I don't want the white. I'm having a hard time making up my mind. I don't really want to get rid of that corner. Do I want something else over here? I kind of do. So I'm going to grab one of those tools and quick like a bunny. that the top comes off, and it's not. Almost done with this container of gold. It's stuck down. I want that not to get on the cardboard. I actually want some more cell activator on there. I picked the one tool that was left that has a bend in it. I think I stepped on it once. And if that sells, I'll be happy. It's interesting. I liked it a while ago better than I like it now. I wish my jasmine was open and I hadn't put the top back on, because I think all of my tweezers are waiting to have the paint removed from them. I almost have it. I got it. Yay! So I'm going to use that again. This time I'm going to put some black on. Use the rest of it right there just because. There, that's pretty cool actually. I'm not complaining at all. Throw my tools in the bucket. Get ready to shimmer it at you. Maybe I'll turn the light out. Maybe I should try the torch. See if there's any bubbles in there. I think it's probably especially important to be very careful you don't rest the torch in any one spot for very long, because that could be a real issue. Alright, I'm sorry about the mess around. Some interesting colors in there. Interesting shapes too. But not bad for an experiment. I'm not complaining, like I said. And I think that I can probably dry this right on the cardboard. I hope so. I guess we'll find out. I'll do what I did in the last video and I'll come back after it's dry. And that way we'll find out, you know, what's going on with the crazing factor and all kinds of stuff like that. But I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please give me a thumbs up when you watch my videos longer. You help me out. Don't forget the 20% off Colourarte coupon code and the 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code. If you have questions, they're encouraged. I like that. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to find a good way up. I like that too. I think that's my favorite. So I'll just turn it around for you all the way around. And hope you're still in shot, but I better zoom in so you have a better look too. Let's see if I can sparkle anything at you. Alright, you guys. Whatever I'm forgetting now, I'll tell you tomorrow, but my paint pouring recipes below show more. My email address is easpb in the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. You may purchase artwork from me, and I encourage you to do so. I give lessons one-on-one at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. On my link tree is Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, a couple of my websites, Le Galerist, Society 6. Underneath the video you'll find Spring, which has got all kinds of merchandise. And you can have anything that I create reproduced on any of my merchandise. And if you shop my Amazon link, it's on the link tree. My 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. And I love you guys. Please feel free to ask questions, like I said, and come back again tomorrow. I post at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for now, and I don't know if that'll change. I'll see you anon. Priscilla out. Hello. I have good news and bad news. This is the next day, and this is dry, and it does have some beautiful shimmer in it. Really beautiful. And the other good news is it dried. Let me put that down. It dried with no cracking at all. Well, okay, I see one little spot now, but it's really not significant. But maybe adding more GAC 800 to my recipe. So the problem I did have was I left it on the cardboard to dry, and as you can see, some rips around there, and I have residual cardboard on the back. So I'm going to have to take that off with moisture and a palette knife, which really shouldn't, I don't anticipate it being difficult. But before I do anything again, I'm either going to dry my piece on a plastic covered, you could cover this with plastic, maybe Glad Cling Press Seal. That might work, and I'm probably going to try that because it's the right width. I don't know if it'll work if it's a much wider, but I consider this to be a success. Except for I know it's going to take me, 20 minutes, half an hour to figure out how to get the back off. And I'm going to wait until tomorrow so it's not so soft, because this is basically not even 24 hours, which is good news. But hopefully you can see that it has some beautiful shimmer to it. I did have a couple of puddles that I blew out with a straw because they looked like they were thick, and it was worth it not to have them crack. So, we're still experimenting with plastic cardstock, I'm going to call it from now on, plastic cardstock, but I'm liking the results I get, and I might try something like a landscape. I'm going to keep trying smaller sizes until I get the hang of it before I do a 16 by 20. And even then, I'm a little nervous about that. Alright, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I said that already. I'll see you on. Bye for now. Priscilla out.